This DeskMaster session is going to be all chair-based, so you can do it all seated in your chair, even at your desk if you want to. We'll start off here, hands behind you, clasp your hands, reach back, pinch your shoulder blades back and pull them down, shoulders away from your ears, to try to get a nice stretch on here. You can even grab the sides of your chair if you want and reach back. So I just want a nice stretch through here. While we're holding that stretch, we're going to work on the knees. So take your left heel, push it on the floor, flex those toes up, and we are going to rotate the shin in and out. Knee rotation, super important, and it can be pretty easy to go throughout a day without much knee movement. So let's just rotate in and out a few times. It might be kind of challenging, and that's totally okay. I want you to focus on going really slow and use your intent. You're intending to turn as far as possible. Even if it's not happening, that intent will help. A couple more here. There we are. And then let's switch it up. So let's go to the right. We're going to rotate and rotate. Same thing. Flexing those toes up. Try to rotate that shin as far as you can. If you've got good mobility here, awesome. Use it. Push your end ranges. Push your end ranges. Regardless of how far you can go, you can always push yourself. Keep that stretch through your chest and shoulders as well. Couple more reps here. This is great because you can do it all throughout the day, the shins, without a ton of physical effort. Okay, now we're going to move on to do some neck cars. I'm going to have you take your hands at your upper chest and you're just going to really gently pull the skin a little bit, really gentle. Now neck cars, so we'll get a little extra stretch. Tuck your chin, round down. We're going to rotate to the left. So rotate your chin to the left, tip left ear towards the left shoulder, look back and up. That's where you might feel more of a stretch. Tip the right ear towards the right shoulder, rotate to the right, round down to the center. And roll up. Nice, now we're coming back down. Tuck, round down little by little, rotate to the right. Tip the right ear towards the right shoulder, look back and up. If you can put more pressure on the skin of your chest, you can go for it. Tip left ear towards the left shoulder, rotate the chin to the left, round down. So the more you pull here at your chest, the more stretch you'll get, but I want to make sure it feels okay. One more rep each way. Round down, rotate, tip, look back and up. Think about stretching your head away from your body. Feel that stretch in the front of your neck. Tip, rotate to the right, round down to the center. Here we go, one more time. Tuck, round, rotate, tip that ear, look way up, stretch away from your body, tip, rotate, round down to the center. Alrighty, nice. Next, we're going to do a little stretch for the hips. So I'm going to have you cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Okay, so we get a nice stretch here. If this is a little extreme, you can always walk your right foot forward or back a little bit to drop that knee. Okay? If this is comfortable, great. I want you to take a few deep breaths. You can push down a little bit or actively pull that knee down for a little extra stretch. Now from here, we're going to do scapular cars from this angle. Okay? These guys. So make fists, pinch your shoulder blades back, shrug up, punch away, pull down. Pinch them back, shrug up, punch away, pull down towards your hips. Pinch, shrug, press away, and pull down. Excellent. Now, we're here, you're going to grab your shin, and we're going to do some ankle cars, ankle rotations. So think about drawing a really big circle with your big toe while we're holding this stretch for your hip. Whichever direction you want to go, we'll switch in a minute. So big, big circles. Ankles are another one. You can move them a lot throughout the day, but oftentimes we don't access our full range of motion. If you want, you can press down for a little extra stretch on that hip, depending on how it's feeling. Now switch directions. So ankle's going the other way. There we are. Nice. Just like with the other joints, try to push as far a range as you can without pain. Make sure we're breathing as always. One more rep here. And we get to switch. So now, boom, cross the other leg. Find a comfortable stretch first. Okay, so position your left foot forward or back if you need to drop that knee, or you can actively pull this knee down. And from here, we're back to the shoulder blades, so now we're going the other direction. See if I remember. Shrug up, pinch back, pull down, press away. Did I get it? Shrug up, pinch back, pull down towards the hips, press away as far as you can. Shrug, pinch, pull down, and press away. Alrighty, now, boom, you can grab your right leg, and we'll do our ankle cars on the right ankle. So nice big circle, as big as you can go. Pay attention to those ranges that feel like your body wants to rush through them, or if the rest of your leg wants to move. That's where you want to pay more attention and go nice and slow. Big rule of thumb is you probably want to move slower than you want to. You should move slower than you want to. Let's switch directions here. Switch directions, keep a nice stretch on that hip. Excellent. Big, slow circle. If you were drawing this circle with your foot, you'd want it to be as smooth and large as possible. So focus on that. It might not be, and that's okay. We're going to work towards it. And got it. Beautiful. So next up, we're going to do a hip internal rotation stretch. I'm going to have you with your feet planted, and then we're going to walk them out. Knees going to go narrower, and we're going to rock forward. Hold that stretch for a moment, and back. Okay, walk your feet out wider if you can. You're going to shift your hips forward. Try to get a nice stretch. Might feel a little weird. That's okay. I just want you to play around with this. Good, and then come back. And then same thing, rock forward. You can walk the feet out more if you'd like to. Some of you might have some good range of motion here. And then back. Nice. Now if you've got space, we're going to lift the knees up. We're going to do some internal and external rotation. So this is internal, and this is external. And you can just cross and alternate which leg is in front each time. So internally rotate, externally. And your goal is try to keep those kneecaps in pretty much the same position. So your thighs are rotating. And you're trying to rotate as far as you can go each direction. There we go. You can grab onto your chair if you got some handles. That might help. Any extra stability usually helps here. So we'll just go about 8 more minutes of these. I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be bad though, but it might be a little tiring. We can relax there. Alrighty. Then we get to do a little spinal breakdown. So you can do it seated just like everything else. Take a breath, get ready. We're going to cross our hands. Neck can move here, but I want you to especially focus from here down. So we're going to round slowly all the way down. Every part of the spine. Tuck the pelvis. Everything's rounded. Then you can push the belly out. Extend, 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 lifting the chest up. You can add the neck if you'd like to. And then we'll go back down. We're going to round again. Round, 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 round. Good. Then extend. Pushing the spine forward, the chest up. And one more time. So one more time, round the spine little by little. Any of this that you can sneak in throughout the day is great too. Extend, extend, extend. Awesome. Now we're going to do a rotation. So we're going to go here, we're going to keep this arm position, and I'm going to have you rotate chest and head as far as you can to the right. If you've got a neighbor, you can wave. then as far as you can to the left. I don't know who your coworkers are. You know, you might be at the office, or maybe it's a dog or cat. I'm sure they'll appreciate the attention. Rotate to the right again, as far as you can go without the pelvis moving. So my hips are still straight on. Belly button's still pointing straight ahead or close to. And let's go one more time. Rotate, 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 rotate. Make sure you can breathe at your endpoints. And taking a little breath and exhale will also usually give you a little extra range of motion. Awesome. Now we're going to do a little lateral flexion. So hands are going to go behind the head for this one. You're going to stretch up nice and tall, and think about reaching up and to the side. So we'll go to the left first. Reach up, tip, tip, tip. Find that stretch on your right side. Good. Reach up, tip to the right. Nice. Reach up, tip to the left. Imagine that nice bow shape of your spine. Reach up, tip to the right. We're breathing, we're breathing. One more time each way. Reach up. Excellent. And reach up. Try to find that stretch. Imagine those vertebrae stretching away from each other. Alrighty. Now, shake it out a little bit. We're going to do a little bit with the shoulders. So we just got a little stretch on those guys. Then we're going to reach out, and I'm going to have you make fists. Internal and external rotation. So biceps, turn. When you turn your whole shoulder as much as you can. And then turn the other way as far as you possibly can, and rotate again as far as you can. A lot of you can probably go further than me. I've got some shoulder issues that I've had to work through, so rotate, turn the biceps as far as possible, and then one more time externally. Beautiful. Shake it out a little bit. We'll give the shoulders a little rest. We're hit the wrists, hitting the wrists now. So fists. And we're going to do our wrist carves, both together. A little extra coordination effort here. So extend the wrists like this, rotate towards the pinkies, pull up, rotate towards the thumbs, and extend. I want your forearms pointed up the whole time. They're not moving. Extend toward the pinkies, pull up, knuckles going towards you, rotate towards the thumbs, extend down. One more time. Nice and slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. You can do it. Try to keep that fist. It's going to want to open up a little bit. Then we're reversing. So we're flexed up towards you. Rotate towards the pinkies. Extend. Rotate towards the thumbs. See, I'm losing my fists. Pull up. Rotate towards the pinkies. Extend. Rotate towards the thumbs. Last one here. So this is really good for your wrists, great to do in the office or at your desk. I gotta say, it's a fun one to do in a public place too, because you will get some looks. That's what it's all about. Okay, shake them out. We're gonna do one more thing with the shoulders. And I'm gonna have you now, we're gonna do those rotations again, but with bent arms. So arms about 90-degree bend. You're going to externally rotate, rotating this way. Internally rotate as far as you can. Imagine trying to keep your elbows in the same spot. Okay, so you're moving on an axis here, rotating. It's like if your forearms were foosball players on the same team, on the same rod. They're rotating and rotating. Let's go one more time. Now one more time, actually, so I want to keep it even. So external as far as you can go, and internal. Okay, we're almost there. Finally, we're going to do something for the elbows and get that upper back working even more. So you're going to take your hands behind your back. You're going to pinch your shoulder blades back, pull your elbows way back as far as you can. Extend into a Y. Rotate your elbows so palms are turning, and now turn them back and pull them back behind your head. Big pinch of the shoulder blades and the elbows. Extend, rotate. rotate, rotate, pull them back. Great, chest stays up, one more time. Extend, rotate, rotate, pull them back. Keep that tall position for a moment. Really pull those elbows back, pinch the shoulder blades, hold for 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. It's nice to reinforce that open position there and getting that back working, especially because we tend to spend a lot of time here. You're all done. I hope you enjoyed and that your chair worked out for you. Take care.